Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day, a good start of the week. So this is a chapter where we're going to talk about AI myth. Hey everybody, so we're back. I guess we had some just technical issues over here, but we're going to talk about how businesses believe that they're using AI as something that they can download and install in their smartphones or call their technical teams and tell them, you have to install AI and somehow now our business is going to be better. Remember in the 90s where we used to do everything in paper and everything in faxes and we used to do so much operative tasks, but everything was uh, supposed to be physical, and you had to have a paper. That when you introduced the email, some companies said, "Well, this is going to be for some of the day. I don't really need to use email because it's going to be some several years until I get rid of all the papers that I have to use in my business." But now we see, of course, that the email is something that is indispensable in every company, and every person. This the same company, this the same concept that we can apply now for AI. So number one is the myth that only tech companies and content creators can get the most out of AI apps. The truth about this myth is that AI tools are excellent for small and medium businesses who want to increase their productivity and apply it so that their marketing is way better and reaches a public much bigger and increases their productivity. And number two, AI is dangerous and it will replace human jobs. The reality is that AI is changing the way we work, is rapidly changing how it's been introduced in all of our systems, and it's still these tools have to be operated by a person. These tools by themselves don't really do something. They have to be operated by a person because there has to be a prompt, there has to be an instruction for the machine to do something. And after the machine does what it's supposed to do, we still have to supervise that the result is according to what our prompt was, and it's according to our policies and complies with the rules of our company. Also, there are new jobs that have been created since the introduction of AI. There's prompt engineering, there's oversight, there's much more roles in companies since the introduction of AI in our lives. Number three, larger models means better AI. So think about this. You need to have um, a person that delivers packages, okay, a delivery guy. So you try to hire, you're not going to hire an engineer, or you're not going to hire someone that can be a CEO, aspiring person. You have to hire someone in the level that is required to be a delivery guy. Or if you want to buy a truck for your company, or you want to buy a car for your family, you apply the same concept. You don't go always to the best of the best. There's machines that can really um, run several apps at the same time and have the capacity to overpass all of the other apps, but maybe it not the largest, the better for you. Number four, AI is unregulated and it has no ethical boundaries. The reality is that in many countries, such as in the United States and the European Union, including China also, are actively regulating AI. And there are companies that have to run AI tools according to their policies. And of course, all of the companies that have technological tools know that even though they have a new um, a new component of their teams, these are no more than tools that have to comply with the already existing rules, and so it's not something that it can run by itself or it can surpass ethical boundaries. Number five, AI and automation are the same thing. Automation is something that you can apply in your business since several years now, and it's not necessarily artificial intelligence. Automation tools are these programs that you input one variable, and this variable causes another element to act upon a system or can execute a command. That is automation, and that has been something that is available from several years ago. But artificial intelligence is a system that you can train to make decisions among several options that it can create. And these options are no longer just closed like closed options like a question that is multiple choice, but it has its own training that it's going to use the best criteria with the background that this system has been trained on. And number six, companies can install AI and solve most of the problems. Reality is artificial intelligence is not one tool. It's a system, it's a ecosystem of several tools that can do many things in many departments. Like we said in the beginning, it's not just something to create content or to create text. It can do it can intervene in a lot of processes. Let's think about the relationship between the company and its suppliers, and then the logistics that generate the transport of their products to their warehouses, the marketing that has to present the client some image, and the customer experience that there has to be a team with KPIs, and there has to be a supervision on all of their processes. So it involves teams of persons that have to be involved in the policy. And AI works best when you have a clear strategy in your business. If you have a certain goal and you have a clear path where your company is going, then you can insert AI tools to make it more efficient. But it doesn't mean that you'll have to eliminate all you have in order to have AI. It's just going to make it more productive. It's going to make you less stressed and have more production in your company. Number seven, you need a large tech team to implement AI. That is a big myth. Okay, the reality is that many no-code or low-code AI tools are helping already small businesses to implement AI without heavy technical issues. You can also outsource or partner with other types of company that you can work with in order to have better tools in your company, and you don't have to hire large tech teams, or you don't have to get a degree in technology or some other complicated complicated issue. Number eight, it's cost-effective tools are only available for large companies. That's not true at all. We've seen that the reality is there are platforms that small businesses are already using, and even there's a proliferation of many small agencies that are not called now marketing agencies, but are now called business agencies. That you can connect with agencies that maybe they have a small team, or even solo professionals that can help you install these tools and make your company more efficient without having to hire your own team or be a large company. Okay, you don't have to break the budget to implement a strategy with AI tools. AI works, number nine, AI works like a plug and play device from the start. We can assure you that in reality, most of the AI tools require training, require customization, and integration to work in real world business environments. If your business is not organized enough and you don't have clear processes for each step of the chain, even if you install the best tool, your process will still be not organized. You first have to have a clear understanding of how is your process, what your customer goes through in order to become a loyal customer, and in that process then insert the tool, but you have to configure it to comply with your process and let it train in your knowledge so you can present the client with a better experience. And number 10, AI will inevitably lead to super intelligent machines that take over the world. That's something brought up from movies and science fiction movies that we've seen from 40 or 50 years ago. The reality is that that's still science fiction. And then the real risks today are its misused by humans. If you cannot identify something that is created by AI and AI is used in a bad way to try to scam or try to take advantage of people that are not tech savvy, or that are easily drawn into a bad conclusion that something created with AI it's going to steal or do malicious actions against companies. So the risk is still in humans using technology, not in technology itself. So this is the 10 most common myths in technology. We in Grow On Business Solutions help small businesses to grow their business, install efficient tools, check their processes. We combine the possibility to make your process more efficient. After that, we can integrate technology and create marketing tools so your company becomes more profitable, more productive, and your growth keeps on going for many, many years. We can schedule a meeting, we can schedule a virtual call. Find us at growon.solutions, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.